नमस्कार. कामकाजाक सुरुवात करूया. तारांकित प्रश्न घेऊया. तारांकित प्रश्न क्रमांक 1 श्री निलेश काब्राल.
जरूर. स्पीकर सर,
उत्तर छापील प्रमाणे.
सर, Honorable Chief Minister, I विचारपाक जाय whether this Form C is diligently being done, because from the records, from the answer what I have got is that it is being done, but there is no case in 2010, 2011, and in total last 3 years there are only 14 cases, and it looks as if there are some cases which have been done only in some particular belt. So I only want to ask Honorable Chief Minister, what is the system in place where the police department check compliance of all hotels, and what the submission is given to me is correct or wrong, whether such diligent things have been done in the past. And दूसरे म्हटल्यार sir, whether if they have been done in the past, what is the duration of period it takes from the police station, and afterwards what they do with the records once the Form C is submitted?
Records are, I think, it is a central government procedure done by under authority by FRRO Panji. The details are submitted to central government for analysis. If it is timely not submitted, we file the cases. We have filed 16 cases in last 3 years plus 3 months so far for non-submission. ताजेर तुका annexure 1 and annexure E and हे दिला. Most of them are except one, the 2010, all are punished, including rigorous simple imprisonment also.
Speaker sir, what information is given is okay, but what I am asking sir, as per my knowledge, it states that if any foreigner is staying with his relatives, it is a duty of the person to give a report to the nearest police station or the FRO with full particular details of the foreigner. Non-compliance of the instruction, rules and punishable act under registration of 5, provision of ₹500 for the person who keeps him, and 1,000 rupees for the foreigner or imprisonment. Was this followed in these cases?
No, they are not intimated, so the cases were filed against them.
No, sir, as per the rule, it shows that Indian citizens are liable to fine up to ₹500 for keeping a foreigner, and a foreigner is up to 1,000 or penalty. Whether that was followed in this case, I don't think so it was followed.
ज्याने दिवन ना पळय ताका पनिशमेंट जाला. तो फॉरेनर जर सोडून गेलो जाल्यार ताका सोदून हाडपाक म्हणजे इट डिपेंड्स ऑन विथीन 24 वरां भितर अंडर रूल 14(6) 24 वरां भितर इंटिमेशन दिवंक जाय. ना जर दिलें जाल्यार न दिणाऱ्याक पनिशमेंट जाता.
Sir, but that also states that 1,000 rupees fine for the foreigner, but that has not been implemented.
फॉरेनर मेळचो पडटा न्हय.
No, मजे हे आशिल्ले sir, it is not what in the past, but मजे request आशिल्लो that in the future, because even if it is not in the guest, if it is not in the guest house also, but it can be even if somebody comes to my house also as a foreigner national, I have to submit that form. So मजे request आशिल्ले that this form should be available online, which can be submitted online.
पेनल्टी आसा पळय ती कोर्टान लावपाची आसता. बऱ्याचदा अशें जाता की बाय द टायम द कोर्ट डिसाइड द फॉरेनर इज
Correct. That is what I am
out of the country.
That is what I am saying,
So,
sir.
but it is up to the court to penalize, not for the state government.
That is true, sir. That is why I am saying that in the last thing, that whether there is any provision in the Act which will make these forms online applications, so that this thing can be submitted on the date, that and time of the address.
The act is not our act. It is a central act, and we are working on behalf of the central government. FRRO has an authority on behalf of central government. We are supposed to keep the C forms for 1 year. Where something happens, then you can track it down. Otherwise, after 1 year, they are destroyed. So, it is a central act. तू जे पळय अमेंडमेंट सांगता ते सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटाक कळोव येता.
That is what I am saying, sir. Speaker, sir, a last question. Sir, suppose in case these forms are not done. You have shown so many cases which have happened in the past, sir. But is it strictly compliant? Does everybody because there's a special cell which is formed in the police department under SB to follow up the FRRO.
स्पीकर सर एकूण फॉर्म मेळ्ळ्या ते पळयत धर तूं संख्या 15 म्हयन्यांक 4,57,625 सी फॉर्म मेळ्ळ्या म्हणजे फायल जाल्या which indicates 15 months. So 30,000 forms per month are being filed, whereas the non-compliance is only 16. So one a month. So in 30,000 there is one case of non-compliance. So if you take the ratio, it is very high level of compliance. It is not a big thing. They have to just, it is an intimation. And long-term visa jaka asa pळय ताका गरजूय ना सी फॉर्म दिवपाची. It is only for short-term visa, 6 months बी ताकाच आहा. समजा कोणाक आतां पर्सन ऑफ इंडियन ओरिजीन आसत, ही हॅज अ रायट टू स्टे, तसल्या केसींनी किंवा 10 वर्साचो विजा तांकां त्या केसीन दिवपाची गरज ना.
श्री
Last speaker, sir, I want to ask Honorable Chief Minister whether this procedure of C form, I mean, central government धाडूंक शकता for putting in online applications, because it becomes a simpler process. Because if some guest comes to my house, also I have to submit, go to the police station and submit. That is what the rule says. So if it is online, it becomes easier. That is also.
स्पीकर सर एक पहिली गजाल लक्षात दवरूंक जाय की ही आमची जबाबदारी न्हय. गोवा सरकार हे सेंट्रल गव्हर्मेंटाक एसिस्टन्स करता फॉरेन रजिस्ट्रेशन हाका. सो इट इज ओनली एसिस्टन्स प्रोवायडेड बाय अस बिकॉज वी आर इन पोजिशन टू प्रोवायड दॅट एसिस्टन्स. सो इट इज नॉट एक्चुअली our responsibility to do all this. However, this online पळय आसा त्या संदर्भातले म्हाका दिसता ट्रायल मॉड्यूल हॅज बीन ऑलरेडी ट्रायड बाय द सेंट्रल ब्युरो ऑफ इमिग्रेशन आनी ते ट्रायल मॉड्यूल तांचें सक्सेसफूल जालें की दे वील इम्प्लिमेंट इट फॉर ऑनलायन बेजीस. सो इट हॅज टू बी डिसिजन हॅज टू बी टेकन बाय ब्युरो ऑफ इमिग्रेशन एट नॅशनल लेवल.
श्री मायकल लोबो.
Speaker sir, when the foreigners come in Goa, this C form is it is mandatory to fill up, especially when they come on the charters or when they come on their own also, they stay for a week or 2 weeks. Speaker sir, in area like Kalangut, where there is only one police station and one person registering a C form, the number of hotels which come and guest houses, their representatives come, and the line reaches the main road. How will the government simplify this by appointing more people, or the hotel has got a website? We have a this thing that when a guest comes, we check in all the details. So I would suggest the Honorable Chief Minister that the Home Department of whichever this thing that foreigners this thing, they should do it online. Otherwise, the line reaches like more than 200 people stand in a line, and sometimes foreigners come and stand in a line and to give just one C form inside.
Speaker sir, I have instructed the police department to find out whether it is possible to get the form until online registration is done, whether to get the form through a email by scanning it and sending it over a email. This possibility I have told them so that someone doesn't have to stay in the queue. As of now, police receives the C form and sends it. So we are trying to find out whether you can send it by an scanned copy of it. So if that,
Speaker, we have the scanned copies ready with us in the hotel in our this thing. We can just press one button and it goes to the your
Speaker,
this
sir,
thing, link of the computer.
He is an MLA. He is not a hotelier here. So you have to remember you are an MLA. So my information to you is that I have told them today to find out whether it will be accepted if we take a scanned copy of the C form, because emailचेर रेकॉर्ड उरता आनी त्यामुळे ईमेलान जर तूं पुलीस स्टेशनाक धाडले जाल्यार ते चलूंक शकता काय कितें हें इमिग्रेशन ब्युरो कडच्यान चॅक कर म्हणलां. वन्स दे एप्रूव इट वी वील एक्सेप्ट अ स्कॅन कॉपी ऑफ द C form.
श्री Alex Reginald.
Speaker sir, I am just reminding the Chief Minister that these cases are always filed on the manager of the hotels. So there is no question, foreigner भायर गेले जाल्यार accused manager जाता आनी ₹500 fine. It is a small thing. They will keep on
7 दीस रिगरस इम्प्रोव्हमेंट.
But ten rigorous can't you bana? It is just 500 rupees fine.
नो नो नो.
It is
स्पीकर सर,
to
जो
undergo.
केसेस सगळे केसेस सक्सेसफुल है, accused is sentenced to pay a fine of 500, ID to undergo 7 days simple imprisonment, 7 days simple imprisonment, 7 days simple imprisonment, 7 days simple imprisonment. कारण पळय 7 दीस ताका जेलीन रावचो पडटा. 7 दीस जेलीन रावचो पडटा मिनिमम.
Manager bond ऐसा ही ID नहीं.
ते सेंट्रल
Indemnity bond, yeah.
Central
But they will
Act,
keep on doing it. They will keep on doing it.
I am not the implementing authority, I am only assisting authority. So I can neither amend the bond, amend the rules and regulations and the punishments, nor I can change anything other than what is, I am only assisting central FRRO to get things in order, because we have police stations, they don't have that arrangement. So we are acting as a collecting agency for them.
Because only one small point. State government किती जाता आता all mafias आणि किती जाता foreigners किती करतात. हांव किती म्हणटा not all, that's few. But what is happening is whether the state government could involve some mechanism which could put pressure on these people so that registration जायनी, identification जायनी, it will help the state only.
हय बरोबर आसा. 16 केसी 30,000, 4,57,000 16 केसी जाल्या. So one case per 30,000 is a violation, which is a very low violation. I don't think it is a very big. 4,57,000 we have collected. आता जर कोण फॉरेनर तुका थंय फुडल्यान सांगता आपूण फॉरेनर न्हय म्हणून सांगलो आनी तो जर तूं इंडियना भशेन वचो दिसता आसत जाल्यार ताका हॉटेलवालोय कांय करूंक शकना.
श्री लव मामलेदार.
स्पीकर सर, हो जो 500 रुपया आणि 7 days इम्प्रिजनमेंट म्हटला तो म्हाका दिसता 500 रुपया भरल्यार 7 दीस ना. इट इज इन डिफॉल्ट. इट इज इन डिफॉल्ट. आनी म्हाजो क्वेश्चन आसा हांगा चडश्यो केसीस आसा त्यो काणकोणाच्योच आसा सामक्यो, आनीक थोड्यो आसा त्यो नॉर्थाच्यो. हाका कितें कारण कितें तें सोदून काडलां काय म्हाका जाणून घेवपाक जाय.
कारण तें इमिग्रेशन ब्युरोन सोदून काडूंक जाय. वी आर नॉट द इन्वेस्टिगेटींग एजन्सी एंड इम्प्लिमेंटींग एजन्सी. हो बेसिकली इट इज अ रेकॉर्ड ऑफ अ फॉरेनर kept by the government of India who is here on a short term visa. In case some criminal activity or something irregular is found afterwards, it is like तूं गाडयो पास जाताना गाडयांचे नंबर बरोवन घेता सगळे, मागीर पुलीस तसो घेता आनी मागीर जेन्ना एखादी क्रायम जाली त्या एरियेन जाल्यार ते गाडयो व्हेरीफाय करता. तशा प्रकारचे आसा ते. त्यामुळे रेकॉर्ड किपींग इज इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर इट. सिन्स द नंबर ऑफ केसीस ऑफ व्हायलेशन इज व्हेरी स्मॉल, and a number of compliance is quite big, 4,57,000, it indicates that much compliance. तरी सुद्धा तुम्ही सांगताल त्यो गजाली हांव इमिग्रेशन ब्युरोक लक्षांत हाडून दिवन तांकां कितें तरी ताजेर आनीक हे करपाक हे करता.
पुढला प्रश्न श्री अलेक्स रेजिनाल्ड.
Speaker sir, I may be permitted to ask question number 2A.
Speaker sir, answer as per computer print.
Speaker sir, I think our honorable minister is a good friend of mine, but every day, everywhere, somewhere, every time he tries to do something good, he makes one mistake also. Yesterday for the anti-tax, he made one mistake. Notification was announced yesterday. Anyway, let's come to the point.
It was issued.
It was issued yesterday, and itle illegal gele. आता आणि एक illegal केल्या. And it has not come to the notice. I don't know whether it's deliberate. There is a notification. A ambulance is checked korpacho. There is one notification which says you have to get special registration. Are you aware of that? Whether they are following that? And how many are registered?
Speaker sir, 2008 ते 2009, 2009, 10, 2010, 11, 2012, 13 एकदम दित तुका फिगर. जवळजवळ 104 ॲम्ब्युलन्स रजिस्टर जाल्ले आसा.